So Wale just dropped a new song. It's titled Mr. Pundit. This man is crazy. This man dropped an EP I think 2 days ago. And he actually just dropped another song. Now this one is titled Mr. Pundit. So let's see how this one is sounding. Turn it up. Let's go.
See, them they wake up and say, I dey go job.
Let's
And
go.
feel like what them they say, no get no fault. Sometimes when you
Feel like what them they say no get no fault. I think he's addressing the pundit. How no these radio presenters been acting up lately. Now from the title Mr. Pundit, I already know he's basically going to address these guys. So come on, let's go.
talk, do you think about what you dey talk? If you dey think about time, you go respect calendar and clock.
Let's go.
It's been months where you dey talk about me, oh.
Yes sir.
I take a man's free promo, I dey take all that money, oh. I say it's been years where you dey bad mind me, oh. Say I no do this, me I no do that. Why you no go do one, make I do one? Hey, Mr. Pundit,
Yes sir.
who tell you say I be your mate? You no go be intimidated. Hey, Mr. Pundit,
Jam.
who tell you say I be your mate? You no go be intimidated.
You no go fit intimidate me. Wale, one of the most creative artists ever. This man is extremely creative. He makes songs out of basically any situation he finds himself. Call Wale out for anything right now. He's gonna hit the studio, and that's what you should do as an artist. And that's something Davido also do that makes me really like him. If you go out there and diss David, all he does is go in the studio, drop a song for you. I really like it because as an artist, as a musician, your music should be the way you actually put your message across out there. Loving this one. Let's go.
If be here you go do these fucking things, no be Yankee. Because Accra be village, I dey here comfy.
If yeah, you go do this fucking thing, no be Yankee because Accra be village. Why is Wale coming for Ghana, right? So Wale is basically saying Ghana is a village. What's wrong with this man?
It's me auntie. See somebody face like spare parts. Lion tail you dey trespass. You don't know ticket price for first class. Shut up, that smelly mouth. I
Yo, Wale is crazy.
said the sing and no sleep 2
Let's
days.
go.
You know what studio they do. I said no record label, no royalty. Pundits, don't be a fool.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
No record label, no royalties. Pundits, don't be a fool. One man army, one man soldier. Man be doing his thing on his own, in his own terms. Love it. Come on.
Get money, but that be money for the journey. If I buy diamond, when you complain, hey, you be Johnny. All these years you dey talk this. I buy house, buy cars, give
Real
fans.
talk.
All these years you dey talk this. Have you done some? Tell me which one. So who be fool now? Me or you? Who fool
Yes,
now?
sir.
Come step my leg, I no go touch it. It's been months where you dey talk about me.
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
I take a man's free promo, I dey take all that money. Oh. I say it's been years where you dey bad by me. Oh. Say I no do this, me I no do that. Why you no go do one, make I do one? Hey, Mr. Pundit, who tell you say I be your mate? You no go be intimidated.
Jam.
Hey, Mr. Pundit.
If you've been on my page lately, you know I've been also giving it to these pundits recently. I've been seeing my mind like they out there doing too much. Just I think a few days ago we saw King Sack actually come out and speak against these radio presenters. And what Sack actually said was simple, self-explanatory. I expect basically anybody should, to understand what Sack said. If you're out there, if you've been in the game for 20 years and you're not leveling up, you have no right to actually speak on artists. It's like these pundits only complain, speak on artists. They don't even know what their jobs are for real. They're just out there trying to make the artists look bad. Meanwhile, they're not growing themselves. Wale actually backed, King Sack up, for what Sack said. Wale went live and actually gave shout out to Sarkodie. He actually agreed with what Sack. I think Wale has been speaking on this for a very long time. It's only recently that Sack actually, spoke on the same issue. And I think a couple of days later, we saw one out there tackling Kelvin Boy. He called Kelvin Boy for an interview, and instead of you to ask Kelvin Boy music related question, you were out there speaking about smoking. Like, do they even know their jobs at all? So it's good to see Wale really giving it to them. Wale is really dissing them in the song for real. Love it.
Who tell you say I be your mate? No go be intimidate me. What concern chicken from crocodile
Let's
party?
go.
Them go to chew one. Shatta in the midst of disappointed artists. Them want to chew me. Celebrity no be by force.
Yeah.
When the shade go tell you be by God.
I like
I
that.
never take you for serious for once. I dey bless your face like jams. Boom boom cha. For your face on Jashika. Or your presenter Bagatika. Make no wajano. Obi
Wale.
Don't know quack. Ha ha ha. See me at the drive of a Range Rover. I say who the cap feet. I don't finish. Your father. Hey.
Mr. Pundit.
Who tell you say I be your mate? No go be intimidate me. Hey, Mr. Pundit. Who tell you say I be your mate? No go be intimidate me.
Let's go. Jam. And this is actually a jam. Besides this like a diss track actually to the pundits, to the radio presenters. Yeah, but this is actually a jam. Crazy Wale.
Now, we even go to fight yourselves there. All the confusions where you cause around me. Today this one be better pass this one. Today this one they do pass this one. Today this one they do. Shatta alone. You put it compare me to high life artists.
What's that? You people they compare me to high life artists, rap artists.
Hip hop artists are me. R&B artists, gospel artists. Everybody they compare Shatta alone to him. Today it be your own people where they talk. You people they talk, they fight back, and that be Psalm 35. Fight those who fight against me.
Real talk.
Bring confusion to them. If you so God they do, I'm Psalm 35, I they tell you. Sell out.
Wale killed this song. I really like this song. Like I said, besides this song being like a diss track, this actually jam. And Wale said it all on here. He said basically everything I've been saying all week. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. It's like I made this post yesterday on Twitter. I feel like the pundits are actually just a group of old men. People who are old who are still stuck with this old mentality. So it's actually difficult for them to actually see what the young ones are doing. I don't just know it's just what I'm saying. I feel like these guys are just a bunch of old people who don't really who don't have much knowledge in terms of music. The only way they draw attention is just by talking down on their own artists, saying negative things about their own artists. Oh, I don't just know. Hopefully they I don't know. I don't know what needs to be done to fix this, honestly. I feel like something needs to be done because they are not really helping the industry. They're not helping Ghana music industry at all. They're not helping the artist at all. They ask stupid questions. If you just look at the interviews they do, they ask questions like you be like, what kind of question is this? Like when she actually walked out of one interview one time for one question, someone asked her like, how will you ask her that kind of question? Like, bro, yo, Charlie, I'm just tired. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. Love.